Hey there, you're watching the Jessa Channel on YouTube. I'm Jessa, and today I am here with more Lost Horizon. We are now in Berlin, Germany. We've been to Hong Kong, we've been to Tibet, we've been to Morocco, we've been to Berlin, and there are probably more locations, I know there are more locations, to come, including the lost city of Shambhala. So that's going to be exciting. But for now, we are about to visit the 11th Olympics in Berlin in 1936-38. So let's head back into the story as Fenton Paddock and see where it takes us. Here we are in Berlin, in front of the Museum of Berlin. We're going to head out to the city and over to the stadium.
Okay, let's find Glenn. He's probably in the locker room.
So we're just going to walk into the locker room. Hey, Glenn, how you doing? Smack his butt with a towel. Oh, so that's how I managed.
I'm afraid this is the locker room, friend. You probably shouldn't be in here.
Glenn, it's me, Fenton. Fenton Paddock.
Fenton? Nice beard. What are you doing here?
I'm here saving the world. It's not a real beard. But look, I heard you were top billing for the decathlon. I need to talk to you.
How did you even get in here?
That's a rather adventurous story.
I'll bet it is.
And I figured I'd find you here. Not that it was easy getting in. Hello.
Hello.
Is this the press entrance?
Yes, it is. May I see your credentials, please?
Credentials?
The only people permitted access are the athletes, their trainers, official IOC employees, and press photographers. Do any of those apply to you?
Sure. Why not? I'm actually with the press.
Then show me your press pass.
Would you believe I've temporarily misplaced it?
Not really. If you've really lost your pass, go to the IOC accreditation office and claim a new one.
But the events are about to start. I can't miss them.
Then you'd better hurry. The IOC office is located at Pariser Platz.
Okay. I'll be back.
And don't forget your camera. Only photographers are allowed to enter the contest area. Journalists should go to the main gate.
Got it. Thanks. Well, I guess I'm heading to the IOC office at Pariser Platz to get myself a press pass.
I love it. He just says it like it's nothing. Oh, look at all the athletes entering. That is so cool. Okay, we have a truck, gas bottles. Ooh, that sounds good. And a barrel organ. Let's take a look at the barrel organ. That's awesome. The people entering from the different countries. So cool.
According to the label, these bottles contain helium.
And so therefore we're going to take one.
I definitely think these contain helium, you know.
I want to hear him do it again.
I definitely think these contain helium, you know.
I wonder if that was really his voice on helium or they just sped up the voice of a woman. I think they sped up the voice of Kim, to be honest, but that's awesome. Okay, so can we talk to him?
Scruffy, but lovable. In a German kind of way.
Okay, I don't know what that means, but I apologize to the Germans who might be watching. Any German person who might be watching, ever been to Germany, ever knew a German person, descended from Germans, or even passed by a German once in New York. I deeply apologize.
Excuse me, may I interrupt for a moment?
Oh, hello. Do I really look all that busy?
Well, now that you mention it, no. Is your whatever that thing is broken?
No, I just don't feel like playing.
Why not?
An artist needs an audience, attention, applause, and of course, earning a few pennies doesn't hurt either.
Well, I can listen, but I'm afraid I'm completely broke.
As
That's
usual.
all right.
So how's business?
The potential audience in this part of the stadium is pretty limited. Why exactly did you pick this location?
Unfortunately, it was assigned to me. We have the odd athlete and journalist pass by, but it's been a slow pitch. I wanted to set up over at the main entrance, but I wasn't allowed.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm going to go have a look around the city.
Have fun.
Oh, you poor dude. Okay, so we have an organ grinder, some some very funny helium gas bottles. I have no idea how we're going to turn this into getting inside, but we're going to do our best. Let's head to the city. And that now opens up Pariser Platz. Let's head on over there.
Ah, Pariserplatz. And that seems to be the IOC office. Oh, good. It's closed. Hello? Anyone home? Damn it. Now what am I supposed to do?
I find...
Excuse me?
Yes?
Well, I'm sorry, but it was hard to miss hearing you vent your frustration at the accreditation office. Could you be both a fellow journalist and a fellow countryman?
What gave you that idea?
Only a true Brit would curse like that. I'm from the island too. And who else but a journalist would need to get into the IOC office? It's been closed since 4 p.m., by the way.
Ah,
My name is Edison, Baltus Edison. I work for the Tribune in London.
Edison. Like the famous inventor.
Yes, quite. You're the first person ever to notice that, in fact.
Really? Because I would have thought quite a lot of people would have... Oh, you're joking. My name's Paddock. I'm a foreign affairs correspondent in Hong Kong.
Ah, lovely. My work has never taken me to our crown colonies, but I'm sure things are much more interesting there than here at the Olympic Games, eh?
How do you mean?
Well, to be honest, I hate sports. I write for the arts and entertainment section, actually. But our editor-in-chief sent all available reporters here to cover the games, so we'd have an exclusive report on every event, including the dull ones. And what are you writing about?
I'm a freelancer. I'm looking for stories off the beaten track, away from the big events.
Lucky you. I'd love to trade places. You know, I'm working on a big story back home. I'm nearly ready to expose the romantic escapades of a certain member of the royal family. My research is nearly complete. If I could get back and finish, I'd have enough material to drop this bombshell on the public. But instead, I'm here, squandering my precious time on stories about Olympic handball.
Yeah, excuse me, gentlemen. Mr. Edison, there's a call for you from London.
Probably my department head, wanting to know what's holding up my article on yesterday's events. Best not to tell him it was a bottle of scotch, eh? Please relay the following message, word for word. Mr. Edison is currently indisposed and will personally report to the editor-in-chief. He would appreciate it if everyone else would leave him in peace.
I will pass your message along, sir.
Thank you. I won't last much longer in this job, I tell you. But I've bored you quite enough.
Not at all. Actually, I have one more question about the IOC.
Yes?
Any chance of it opening again today?
What do you think?
Not a chance in hell. Well, look, I've got to get going. I'm sure you'd like to read your paper in peace.
Not really. Our valued colleagues rarely have anything amusing to print. In any event, I enjoyed chatting with you.
Likewise. Perhaps I'll see you later.
Okay, we have a journalist in front of us who must have a press pass. So...
Edison's jacket. He left his glasses and his press pass in the breast pocket.
Yes, press pass. Okay, I also couldn't help but notice that our journalist friend has a goatee, and we have whiskers. And we just have to figure out how to stick them on our face. We can tie it on there with florist wire. Nobody will notice. Okay. So I don't think we can just borrow it, but I wonder if we can
I
ask
don't
him
want to
about
bother
it.
him right now.
Okay, then I guess we're gonna have
I
to
could
steal
really use that press pass in his jacket. It'd get me into the stadium to see Glenn. I guess I should ask him first.
Why ask? We don't need to ask. Let's just run. Take it and run. We'll pay him later. We'll take him out for tea.
Excuse me, Mr. Edison. May I bother you for a moment?
You would only be bothering me if I were actually enjoying this newspaper, which, to be perfectly frank, I am not. How can I help you?
I noticed the press pass in your jacket, and I was wondering if you might be willing to lend it to me. Just for tonight, so I can get into the stadium to watch the events.
Well, I'm afraid I can't. I have to go and watch an event myself. And besides, my press pass lets me use the public transport for free.
But you see, it's very important that I get into the stadium tonight.
Look, my friend, we're just talking about sports here. You shouldn't take it so seriously. Tomorrow is another day, after all. You can get a press pass in the morning and start reporting right away.
Okay, I understand. My apologies.
No harm done.
Which means we're stealing that press pass. I love this evening clouds going over. Very nice. I also like how the developers have taken the time to put little background things in each scene, even if it's just like people walking down the street. Okay, we have a lot to look at. There's a tourist
snapping the Brandenburg Gate.
Brandenburg Gate.
The Brandenburg Gate. It's Berlin's Big Ben.
Okay. Ooh, we can call somebody. Let's call Mom.
A telephone booth.
Oh, wait. Our mother's dead. Never mind.
I haven't got any German coins. Come to think of it, I haven't got any money at all.
You never do.
The future does not bode well for that child's teeth. Or figure. He's sucking on a huge lollipop.
A lollipop. Let's go steal candy from babies.
What do we have here?
Yeah, that's what I do.
What's the matter, sweetheart? Don't cry. You know how it troubles Mummy's nerves. Mummy just wants to enjoy a bite to eat in peace. She gets very cross when she's hungry.
Either I look a fright today, or that kid is just jumpy. The poor thing nearly spat out his lolly. Good thing he didn't. I'd rather not get into trouble with a mother of that stature.
Yeah. Yeah, so we need to do something. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna skip what I was about to say. Okay, let's try. We need to make a... Yeah, we need to make some sort of toy. Okay. I don't see what we can give him. I don't see how a baby would want flowers. Florist wire, broken bottleneck, lid. I'm not sure what we could combine here. I have a feeling once again that we're missing something. We need to make a toy for him. So let's go back to the city. The organ grinder. I was thinking, does the organ grinder have a monkey perhaps? Or could we like take a helium tank and feed it to the baby somehow? Let's head to the museum. I have a feeling we missed something here. One of the things I did not look in was this cardboard box.
My inventory of the box has produced leftover cleaning supplies and building materials.
I'll ask first. Please don't ask me why, but can I have some of the stuff in this box?
You're asking me if you can just take my stuff for no reason whatsoever? I thought the British were supposed to be polite. Well, as it happens, that box is full of crap, so go right ahead.
Thank you. What does that give us? An old rubber glove and some sandpaper. I do not know how.
An old marigold.
Marigold. I wonder if that was the type of glove manufacturer?
Sandpaper.
One of the things I like about inventory games is when you get stuck, as I am now, you can just sort of run your... The sandpaper works on the lid. We now have a polished lid. Let's put it on our heads. Okay, fine.
The surface may be a bit scratched, but on the whole, it looks sparkling clean again.
Combine it with... nada. Okay. So... that's all that we can do. I'm pretty sure that's all we can do here. So let's head to the stadium. Ooh, let's see. I wonder if we can use this. I love there's even fire.
Little bugger.
So that gives us an inflated...
Great. That is the ugliest thing I have ever clapped eyes on. And Sandhurst had communal showers.
Oh, that was funny. They even have fire at the top of these towers here. So, yeah, they've done a good job with the different scenes in the game. I like it. Okay, horrendous balloon animal.
The glove's full of helium. I'm holding onto the end to keep it inflated.
Oh, okay. Well, let's use this florist wire to...
Yes, well, that makes for the ugliest looking balloon animal I've ever set my eyes on. No doubt this hideous thing would pass for a helium balloon. At a freak show.
Yay! Let's go scare a baby. She says with way too much verve and gusto. Hey, kid. Coochie
If
coochie
I'd been given a terrifying balloon animal made from an old rubber glove when I was a kid, I would have considered myself lucky.
Go, baby.
Yes, I'm going to run away now.
Ugh, what is this? Where did this foul-looking thing come from? Here, my little honey bun, here's a nice new lolly for you.
Another of my attempts to educate the public bites the dust.
That was our balloon. I want my balloon back. But we have a lolly.
The lolly's lying there in the dirt.
Perfect. I love dirt-filled lollies. Take the lolly, Fenton. Take it. Take the lolly, Fenton. Thank you. There's ketchup here and a napkin. I miss those things.
A clean napkin.
We'll definitely
This
take
napkin
that.
is mine. All mine.
All mine. Mine, I say.
My mother taught me not to eat with my fingers.
Well, good.
Who spilled the ketchup? Come on, own up.
All right, it was me. I did it. I couldn't help it. I wonder if we can talk to this tourist.
Careful! Do not touch my camera!
Don't worry, I had no intention of touching anything.
I spent a great many hours painstakingly setting up that camera, and it would be a catastrophe if you were to move it by so much as a hair.
Please forgive my curiosity. Allow me to introduce myself. Fenton Paddock.
A pleasure. Count Otto von Droste-Schattenburg.
A count with a camera, eh? Wouldn't, say, an adding machine be a more appropriate device?
Please. I would be much obliged if you would not trivialize our conversation with such banal wordplay. I am a renowned photographer from Vienna. Have you never heard of me?
To be honest,
nope.
No, I haven't. But maybe that's because I live in Hong Kong.
My work has also been exhibited in Hong Kong, sir.
Oh. Oh! That Count Otto van Dross Schattenberger.
Schattenberger. Oh, you! Of course I've heard of you, whoever you are. Okay, let's chat him up because we're gonna steal his camera. What are you taking pictures of?
What are you taking pictures of?
I'm shooting images for my latest photographic series, Berlin and the Olympic Games. This work will be subtitled The Forgotten Landmarks. I intend to capture locations that are not currently the main focus of public interest.
I see.
Unfortunately, artistic freedom is becoming a thing of the past in Berlin. Photography is often banned in public squares or even in entire districts. This does not make my work any easier.
So why wouldn't they allow photography?
What's the deal with these photography bans?
Oh, political reasons. The government officials here believe there are certain parts of the city that may be unrepresentative of the capital's overall charm.
But the Brandenburg Gate's okay, right?
That's correct. The gate is to be the central focus of my latest project. A photography ban here would mean all my months of preparation were for naught. Several galleries have already booked the exhibit in advance. No, a ban here would be absolutely outrageous. But then, the Count von Droste-Schattenburg isn't just anybody. Even here I have friends in high places. Why, I would go straight to the magistrate and make my mind known.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you.
But your camera is nice and shiny and new.
Your camera looks very professional.
Of course it does. It is the most advanced model available on the market today. It has a new setting that I use for experimental photography. I take multiple exposures of the same image at regular intervals. This allows me to capture different phases of my subject and depict them in a single photograph.
Ah, I see.
Wow.
So the position of the camera mustn't change at all while you're taking a picture, right?
So if I kick this
I see
tripod...
that you know something about the fine art of photography.
Just an interested layman. I have to ask about the photography ban again.
Yes.
You said that if photography were banned here at Pariserplatz, you could have the city magistrate change that.
Well, I would certainly go directly to his office and bring the full weight of my influence to bear.
But what would happen to your camera and the photos you're taking? Perhaps a concerned passerby would offer to keep an eye on them until you got back.
But where would I find someone like that? I don't suppose...
Count, I would be more than happy to lend you a hand, should the unlikely circumstance arise, of course. Well, I don't want to keep you from your work any longer.
Thank you.
Well, that gave us plenty of hints. Here's a poster about photography being banned, I think? No. Let's actually right-click on it.
A camera ad.
A camera ad. That doesn't help. What does this napkin say?
A napkin, printed with the name of the cafe. Erica.
Let's see what else I might be missing here. I have the ketchup, Brandenburg, journalist, jacket, tourist, traffic sign, telephone booth.
A bus stop sign. I can't remove it.
I'm wondering how we convince him to leave and to go up to the magistrate and bring the full weight of his influence, all 50 pounds of it, to bear.
I haven't got any German coins. Come to think of it, I haven't got any money at all.
So we need money to make a call.
Booth.
A telephone booth. I love the way they say things in this game. I still think I'm missing something here. This is where we are. Oh, that's a museum. But what is that? I spoke too soon. There is something
What's
here.
that? There's something shiny under that grate. I love shiny things. It's only about 8 inches down, but I can't fit my hand through.
Ooh, sticky lolly.
Might just be long enough. Hopefully it'll stick.
That's what we do. We're adventurers.
A Reichsmark coin. Can't help but think I could have spent all this time busking and made more money. But hey, it's something for nothing. Sort of.
That now gives us a
Reichsmark coin.
Reichsmark coin. If you know anything about Reichsmark coins, and I imagine they're coins that are no longer used in Germany, I'd like to know. Okay, so there's our coin. Also, I feel like we should go to the stadium because there's something that we might have here. Ooh, right there, that hat.
Hello. I see it's still quiet as the grave here.
Very observant. And from one pauper to another, I've given up hope that anyone besides you will ever turn up here.
Well, let's hope someone does. Be seeing you.
Have a nice day.
I guess the organ grinder is hoping that generous passers-by will drop some change in his hat. But the hat is still empty. Even if I had any money, it's not as if he's actually done much to earn it.
Okay, so...
Hello. I see it's still...
Very upset.
Well, let's hope someone does.
Have a nice day.
I was hoping to be able to ask him about the hat, which I am as of yet unable to do. So, we will wait until that part of the story has unfolded. Head back here to... Whoops! Oh, sorry about that. I meant to go up here to Pariser Platz and see. I don't know who the heck we could call, but let's see.
Always time for a quick natter.
A quick natter. Okay, who are we calling?
Berlin Telephone Exchange, how may I direct your call?
Oh, Cafe Erica. All right.
If I can lure Edison into the cafe, maybe I can borrow his press pass. All right, I'll try my luck.
Connect me to Cafe Erica at Pariser Platz, please.
One moment, please.
This is Cafe Erica. How may I help you?
Do you happen to have a guest named Edison?
Do you have a customer there by the name of Edison, Baltus Edison?
Yes, Mr. Edison is just outside. Whom shall I say is calling?
This is his editor-in-chief in London speaking. Please tell him that it's urgent. He needs to come back right away. It's about juicy goings-on at Buckingham Palace.
I will relay your message, sir. One moment, please. Mr. Edison, there's another call for you.
Who is it now?
Your editor-in-chief in London. He has an urgent assignment for you concerning the British royal family.
Finally! My prayers have been answered. Where is the telephone?
Follow me, please.
Perfect.
You're mine, press pass. You're all mine.
This may not be a gentlemanly thing to do, but then, when has that ever bothered me? Edison might lose a job he hates. He might have to pay for the bus. But at least he won't have to live in a world ruled by super-powered Nazis. I'd say it's more than a fair trade.
Oh, Fenton.
I'm very sorry, sir. We do have occasional connection problems.
Not a problem. I'll go to the hotel and try to contact him from there. See you.
Goodbye, sir.
Somebody took my glasses! He didn't even notice. How anticlimactic.
So, I got a press pass, and I look a little bit like the man in the photo. Apart from, you know, the glasses, and the hat. The goatee too, I suppose. Simla is...
Okay, so we have the glasses.
The glasses I stole from Edison's jacket pocket. They're an integral element in my elaborate journalist disguise.
And a press
Edison's press pass. We're not too dissimilar, but the photo shows him sporting a goatee, glasses, and a hat.
We've got the goatee. Let's do that sticky lolly to that goatee.
I've clumped the whiskers together.
Absolutely. Now we have sticky whiskers, press pass, glasses. We just need the hat. And I happen to know where there's a hat, because I just saw it. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
Hello. I see it's still quiet as the grave here.
Very observant. And from one pauper to another, I've given up hope that anyone besides you will ever turn up here.
Well, let's hope someone does. Be seeing you.
Have a nice day.
Oh, that was a waste of time. I thought we could, talk to him about the hat. Let's see if
This hat might make me look a bit more like Edison on his press pass, but I think my kleptomaniacal urges have been sated for one day. Hey, it's a real condition.
Yeah, okay. So, do I have to talk to him again?
It's me again.
Hi there.
Oh.
Don't worry, you haven't missed much.
I like your hat. Give it to me.
By the way, I really like your hat.
Really? I hardly ever wear it. I just use it to collect money.
It doesn't really seem to be fulfilling its purpose, does it?
And you're saying that's the hat's fault?
It looks a bit greasy. Maybe that's putting your customers off.
Oh, you might be right. It really doesn't look very clean, does it?
If you give me your hat, I'll give you something even better in return.
A connoisseur of old greasy hats, are you? Okay, if you can give me something good to replace it, you can have the hat.
Oh, cool. So now I see why we needed the polished metal bowl.
I've got this polished metal bowl that absolutely isn't a rubbish bin lid. Wouldn't it be better for collecting money than your old hat?
Let me see that. Yes, this is good. It's sturdy and it looks a damn sight better than my old hat.
So, you want to trade?
Gladly. Here, take the thing.
Thanks.
Yay! We now have a hat, which unfortunately I don't think we can just put it on.
It's not quite like the one in Edison's picture, but it'll do.
So... I was just wondering if I could combine these things somehow. We have one final problem, and that is how to get the man to give us his camera. So... Well, it looks like what we'll have to do is figure it out in the next episode. We've come to the end of this episode, and this next puzzle, I admit it, so we'll work on it in the next episode. But I want to thank you so much for joining me for Lost Horizon. If you enjoyed what you saw, please hit the thumbs up button below. And if you loved what you saw, join the party, the ever-growing party, and subscribe. And I'll see you back here in Berlin. But, as I've said, and I'll say again, thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye. Get every new Jessa Channel video right in your email inbox. Subscribe, then, from your YouTube homepage, click Manage Subscriptions, then check Email with new uploads. And thanks for watching.